Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-January 2026. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. May I help you? Anyways, let's see, Gemini. I've been shoved to the side again. Hold on, we're getting there. Alrighty, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Pentacles. A little bit unsure about something here. I don't know about what. For this first round, things are looking pretty clear, but we'll see. You know, there's always the underneath stuff. But starting off the reading, you get the Queen of Wands crossed by the Three of Cups. Okay. This seems to be where you're being drawn in from your energy towards energies that just resonate with you. This doesn't have to be specific to one energy in the sense of I want to spend all my time in the world with that person. No, it's an energy that kind of goes in the direction of you're just open to be with friends, family, whoever's you know, speaking your mind at this moment in time. There's that kind of a pull at this moment in time. It could be specific to one situation more because in your focus there seems to be the energy of connection here. Of commitment to someone. In the recent past, the Chariot, yeah, things are looking like they're coming together nicely here for you. There's good energies at play and you're recognizing them. You're like, okay, that's working out for me, that's good for me, that's happening, and it's nice, you know. So there's either you coming into a sense of awareness over the things that do work out and you're recognizing those and it feels good, or it's just an energy that just finds you randomly. You're just doing your thing, living your life, and then all of a sudden you stop and you're like, man, I got it good. And then you resume, you know. In your strength, the Nine of Swords, what are you stressing about? You're stressing about something here. It's a little bit of, you know how sometimes, let's say before an exam in school or something, it's like, but you know everything. Yeah, but still, you know, kind of like that. In the immediate future, the Emperor, this is the strong energy of a father figure here. It doesn't have to be your actual father. It can be someone in your life that carries that energy. Paternal energy here, big time. Supporting this reading, the Five of Cups, there's a sense of sadness. There's a tone of sadness here that comes in with this one. I don't know where it's coming from. Is this the part in which something may have happened that kind of pushes you in the direction of being more grateful for what it is that you do have with all the energies that showed up in the beginning? But the tone of it seems to be a little like not something that's happening right now necessarily, but something that already happened, and it's kind of sad, kind of, you know, there, like weighing heavy. And I think it pushes you into these energies of, okay, you lost something or someone, let's say, but you still have everything else, you know, or everyone else. So kind of like that for some reason. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Three of Wands. You're in standby, you're on hold with something here. I don't know what, we'll see. In your hopes and fears, the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing up here. Things are starting to change a little bit. Things are starting to shift. I think the heaviness of this is starting to shift a little bit. In the potential outcome, the Knight of Wands. I almost see you going to a party or something. Yeah, let's party. Let's, you know, I see things are shifting, but not to that extent of fuck this, fuck everything, let's just fucking party, you know? I don't know. Okay. It's a nice energy. I didn't expect it to shift in that direction, but it's nice regardless. Let's clarify. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. The Lovers, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. There's someone you care deeply about, but there's this aftermath to it. Almost a sense of, it's in the back of your mind there, but it's running through as an energy of, not walking away from this, but as, what if I walked away from this? So you're not thinking necessarily, okay, I gotta walk away from this, or I gotta, but there's a what if over it. There's a what if there. I don't know if it's new or if it's always been there with this, because if it's always been there with this, then it's fear, but I'm kind of getting it as pretty new. Let me do the Queen of Wands. You get the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. You carry a super nice energy to you at this time. You know, you're super in tune with your intuition. You're just kind of like, hey, you know, I got it going on. I'm good. Everything's going to be okay no matter what, you know. Okay. Let me do the Three of Cups. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the World card. There's a lot of energy around you. It's so insane. It's good energy. It's great energy. But it almost feels intentional. Like you're surrounding yourself with this energy. You know? Like, hey, tomorrow I'm seeing my best friend, and then the day after I'm busy because I'm seeing someone I really, really care about from my childhood, and then like there's all these people, which is awesome because they do carry good energy. You do enjoy the company of these energies, you know, their presence. I don't even know, maybe you meet them all the same day. Maybe it's that fucking party you're going to. I don't know. I don't know, but it's nice. Let's do the Four of Wands. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, no, something's going on here. You do have a commitment here to someone that, again, seems to be very important to you. You do care deeply for them. That's out of question here. That's not the issue. The thing is, there's something stressful going on inside this dynamic. There's something that kind of keeps you on the edge there. Kind of keeps you a little tensed, you know? So I don't know what the fuck is going on. You're not telling me. You're just showing me the connection. You're showing me that for the most part, things are good. But then you're showing me that sense of something in there. Let me do the Chariot in the recent past. You get the Eight of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. I think this has to do with something you were working on at some point, where I see you invested in there, and then I see you getting stuck at some point. I'm not sure. It almost looks like a project you were invested in, and then you got stuck, and I don't know if you abandoned it or not. But what I know is that I do see an energy underneath it all that says it's happening in the way that it should. So even if you do get stuck in there, it's still showing up as that. Like that's what's supposed to happen or something. I don't know. I don't think you abandoned that ship. I think you just put it to the side. Kind of like, I'll come back to you later. It's fine. Okay. Let's do the Nine of Swords in your strength. You get the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman. Okay, so whatever's going on within this commitment that you got closest to you at this time that carries a little bit of something in there, you're telling me I know exactly what it is. I know what's up. And then you're also telling me I'm taking things as they come. You know, I'm taking things one day at a time, and we'll see where we get with this one. Okay, so you're aware of the white noise there in the background that this is causing for you. Okay. Let's do the Emperor in the immediate future. The Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups. So there's this energy, this father type of an energy that shows up, and it shows up at a distance. And I don't know what's going on their end there, but it's something that you look at and you're like, I wish I could do something about it, but because you're at a distance, I don't think you can. And even if you were there, I don't think you could either. Because it's something that belongs to them, whatever this is. So it upsets you. that, you know, this energy is at a distance, or even that there's not much you can do, which places you at a distance from this, because it's that feeling useless, you know, like I got nothing. Okay. But I can't see what they're experiencing. I just see that it has to do with them, whatever this is. Let's do the Five of Cups and the supportive energies. The Page of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Knight of Swords. You're healing from something. Something that didn't go right. You're kind of saying here, it didn't go according to plan. But it's okay. It's okay. We're taking care of it. I assume it's that situation that while you say it didn't go according to plan and you kind of put it to the side, the universe says it went according to plan. So I'm not sure what you mean here when you probably it didn't go in the way you thought it would. That's a different story. That's not necessarily the plan for the situation though. So you can't really say it didn't go according to plan, because the universe, that was the plan for it. Let's do the Three of Wands. For the hidden energies, you get the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Two of Swords. What the hell is going on here? You've been trying to manifest something for a while now, but the reason that this manifestation is not coming through is because you're so much in your head with it. It's like if this were to be put out in a manifestation towards the universe, it would sound something like, hey universe, can I get where it's like you're at a bar there, can I get, you know, 2 eggs with ham or something? No. Universe, can I please have this energy come towards me, whatever energy, right? And that's it, that's the manifestation. But you add to it because you're so much up in here, and it's like, oh my god, but if that were to happen like that, then that would also influence that, and that would trigger that, and that would happen then if that were to happen, and then and there's so many things there that you even lose sight of the manifestation. It's like, hey, what were you manifesting? Oh, I forgot. Hold on, let me retrace it. So that's why it's not coming through. Because I see you kind of waiting, being like, where is this manifestation? Why isn't it coming? Because what is the manifestation? Well, you know, the universe knows. No, the universe is not there to decipher through our bullshit. We're supposed to do that. And then send clear manifestations to the universe, you know? The Wheel of Fortune. In your hopes and fears, you get the Death card, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, something is happening here that is tied up to an energy of you moving on from a loss of some sort. And I feel like you've been under those energies of that loss, whatever those are. Maybe you've healed. Maybe you've had your closure over that. Maybe not. Maybe who knows. But you've been under a set of energies since the ending of that, you know, since that loss. And now something is shifting there where you're coming out of that energy and you're moving on to a different set of energies here. You're falling majorly under an energy of you've moved on, you know. So that to me signifies closure over that chapter, whenever that happened for you. Because I don't think it happened that recently, but I don't think it happened that long ago either. For the Knight of Wands, you get the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups. See, there's something going on here. There is you going to this party or whatever this is, this gathering of fun, love, super nice energies of, my God, it's friggin' amazing. You're not super connected from your heart to it, in the sense of you're going to find yourself in the middle of that. You're going to recognize that these are nice energies, but you're not going to feel them. You know, for some reason you're absent. Not completely. There's still that recognition that, oh, this is a nice party. But and I think you started the party here. I think you're the organizer. And it's okay if you don't. I'm trying to figure out why you wouldn't be present there. Like you're not feeling it. I mean, the main reason is because you're not connected to your heart. And when I look throughout the reading, the only place that disconnects you from your heart is the white noise, background noise of this situation. Whatever's keeping you stressed in this dynamic here. You know, this is closure over this, so you're done with this cycle, so you're good. Yeah, a little bit upset about the situation with the father figure here. Your manifestation, you're up in your head again, which would keep you disconnected from your heart. And then the main disconnection from your heart would be you being a little stressed out within this commitment. So all of those things put together, yeah, they don't allow you to connect to your heart, to be fully present in that situation, because it is a nice energy there, nice party you got, you know. And I think, again, to some extent you recognize that energy and you're recognizing that you're surrounded by that energy, but you're not feeling it 100%. You know what I mean? So let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. There's something about mixing business with pleasure here. Maybe that's why. You're not feeling it there because maybe it's a business party. I don't fucking know. Yeah, there's something about that. And in the energy, it makes sense in the way that you show it. It's like, you know, it should work out. And it does, but it does take away from you being 100% present there, because if you're there from the perspective of this is business too, then I can see how your mind would keep you disconnected from the energy that would allow you to enjoy fully those energy. I don't know. There's something about that. And I think it has to do mostly with that party there. You know? Okay. Let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle for you. Mountain, number 6. Hold on, baby girl. Alrighty, you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is a time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past the obstacle relatively quickly, and if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Interesting perspective. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.